Don Johnson, famous for his role in Miami Vice during the 1980s, has had a tumultuous history with finances. He was no stranger to a life filled with indulgence and extravagance, embodying the epitome of Hollywood's excessive lifestyle, from alcohol and substance abuse to romantic entanglements. Today, at the age of 73, he finds himself in a dire state of financial turmoil, living through a tragic chapter in his life. Watch Don Johnson's tragedies in this video and you will cry out in shock. In the 1980s, Don Johnson led a high-octane lifestyle, characterized by his involvement in powerboat racing, one of his exhilarating hobbies. His passion for powerboat racing was more than just a pastime. It was a thrilling pursuit in which he excelled. Notably, in 1988, Johnson achieved the pinnacle of success in this field by being crowned the world powerboat champion. This victory added another feather to his cap and exemplified his prowess in a variety of domains. Don Johnson's career has predominantly revolved around the realms of movies and television, where he has left an indelible mark. While his career itself experienced fluctuations, it was his financial situation that underwent dramatic shifts. The 80s and early 90s were particularly lucrative periods for Johnson, as he enjoyed substantial income from his work. However, these windfalls were counterbalanced by his extravagant and lavish lifestyle, which he maintained throughout this time. Even as his financial situation shifted, Johnson continued to spend with the same lavishness and extravagance that had become a part of his life during the peak of his career. This spending pattern persisted into the late 90s and well into the following century. Dwayne Johnson's financial history is marked by a series of events and legal disputes that drew public attention. In November 2002, a routine search by German customs officers at the Swiss-German border led to a surprising discovery. Bank statements indicating transactions totaling a staggering $8 billion were found in the trunk of Johnson's car. At the time, he was traveling in his black Mercedes-Benz along with 3 companions, an investment advisor, a personal assistant, and an unidentified 4th individual. This discovery raised immediate suspicions of money laundering, considering the enormous sum involved. While it initially appeared that Johnson might have been involved in illicit financial activities, he was ultimately cleared of any wrongdoing. The investigation determined that the massive bank statements found in his car did not implicate him in any criminal activities. This incident generated significant media attention due to the sheer scale of the financial figures involved. In May 2008, Johnson faced a financial setback when he lost his home in Woody Creek, Colorado, to foreclosure. This event resulted in the repossession of his property due to an inability to meet the financial obligations associated with the property. However, just hours after losing his home to foreclosure, Johnson managed to pay off his substantial debt of $14.5 million. His ability to resolve this debt so promptly demonstrated his capacity to navigate challenging financial situations. In July 2010, Johnson found himself embroiled in a legal battle with production company Reicher Entertainment. He sought a share of the profits commensurate with his ownership of half the copyright of the television series Nash Bridges. A Los Angeles jury ruled in his favor, awarding him a substantial $23.2 million in damages. In response, Reicher Entertainment announced its intention to appeal the verdict. Ultimately, in January 2013, Reicher Entertainment chose to settle the lawsuit by making a payment of $19 million to Johnson. This resolution marked the end of the legal dispute and provided him with the compensation he had sought for his involvement in the television series Nash Bridges. These financial ups and downs, legal battles, and significant settlements are part of Dwayne Johnson's complex financial history, reflecting both challenges and successful resolutions over the years. Over time, he did manage to recover from that particular incident, but it inflicted considerable turmoil upon his personal life. For numerous years, he grappled with excessive alcohol consumption, eventually embarking on a journey to achieve sobriety. He openly acknowledged that, during those tumultuous years, he had never expected to reach the age of 30. Now, in his 70s, he reflects with a sense of relief that he has surpassed that milestone and continues to lead a fulfilling life. As is often the case, the media seizes opportunities to create controversy. During the height of his fame in the 1980s, he had an encounter with an entrepreneur. A brief conversation lasting about 20 minutes occurred between the two, and an incidental photograph was taken. Decades later, this photograph resurfaced, leading to questions about his association with that entrepreneur. It's worth noting that the individual in question is none other than Donald Trump. Given the media's penchant for controversy surrounding the president, they sought to stir up speculation about Don Johnson's relationship with him. In this instance, however, their efforts proved futile, failing to ignite the controversy they had hoped for. Dwayne Johnson's personal life has been marked by multiple marriages and relationships with notable individuals over the years. He has been married a total of 5 times, and notably, 3 of these marriages were extremely brief, with the first 2 being annulled within a matter of days. The names of his first 2 wives have not been publicly disclosed, but it is known that one was a dancer, and the other was described as a rich woman. In the early 1970s, around 1971, Johnson was in a relationship with Pamela Desbarres, who described herself as a groupie. During the first half of 1972, Johnson crossed paths with a 14-year-old Melanie Griffith, the daughter of his Harriet Experiment co-star, Tippi Hedren. Despite the significant age difference, Griffith and Johnson began living together when she was 15 and he was 23, sharing a rented house in Laurel Canyon. On her 18th birthday, they became engaged and eventually married in January 1976. However, their marriage was short-lived, as they separated in July of the same year and subsequently divorced in November. In 1980, Johnson was romantically involved with Sally Adams, the mother of actress Nicolette Sheridan. In January of the following year, Johnson met former Warhol model Patty D'Arbanville at a Los Angeles restaurant. They lived together from 1981 to 1985, but never formally married. During their relationship, they had a son named Jesse Wayne Johnson, who was born on December 7, 1982. During the making of the television miniseries The Long Hot Summer, in 1985, Johnson had a liaison with Sybil Shepherd. Following this, Johnson had a relationship with the iconic Barbra Streisand that lasted at least until September 1988. Shortly after parting ways with Streisand, Johnson, then 38 years old, became linked to 18-year-old Uma Thurman. In a somewhat turbulent relationship timeline, Johnson and Melanie Griffith reunited around the beginning of 1989. Griffith gave birth to their daughter, Dakota Johnson, on October 4, 1989. Johnson and Griffith were involved again from that year until 1996. Before reuniting with Griffith, Johnson had a brief involvement with Penelope Ann Miller, his co-star in Dead Bang. From 1996 to 1997, Johnson dated Jody Lynn O'Keefe, who played his daughter on the television series Nash Bridges. Johnson was 47 at the time, while O'Keefe was 18. On April 29, 1999, Johnson married Kelly Flieger, a San Francisco Socialite and Montessori nursery school teacher. Their wedding took place at the Pacific Heights mansion of Anne and Gordon Getty. Notably, actor Robert Wagner served as Johnson's best man, and Mayor Willie Brown presided over the civil ceremony. Johnson and Kelly Flieger have 3 children together, a daughter named Atherton Grace, born on December 28, 1999, and 2 sons named Jasper Breckenridge, born on June 6, 2002, and Deacon, born on April 29, 2006. Dwayne Johnson also had a close friendship with the journalist Hunter S. Thompson, who wrote for Nash Bridges. Hunter S. Thompson's daughter, Dakota, saw Johnson as a godfather figure in her life. Are you curious about Dwayne Johnson's life during the early years of his career? Dwayne Johnson, widely known as The Rock, was born on December 15, 1949, in the town of Flat Creek, Missouri. His parents, Nell and Freddie Wayne Johnson, had Dwayne when they were very young, at the ages of 16 and 19, respectively. Nell worked as a beautician, while Freddie was a farmer. Dwayne's early years were marked by financial hardship, as the family struggled with poverty. When Dwayne was just 6 years old, his family decided to relocate to Wichita, Kansas. This move presented new opportunities and challenges for young Dwayne, who would grow up in Wichita. Despite the family's financial difficulties, Dwayne found his passion for performing during his high school years. He attended Wichita South High School, where he actively participated in the school's theater program. During his time at Wichita South High School, Dwayne's talent for acting shone brightly. In his senior year, he had the remarkable opportunity to play the lead role of Tony in the school production of West Side Story. This early experience laid the foundation for his future career in entertainment. His high school biography also mentions his earlier roles in productions like Burnt Cork and Melody and The Hullabaloo. Upon graduating from high school in 1967, Dwayne Johnson took the next step towards pursuing his passion for acting. He enrolled at the University of Kansas with a major in theater. However, his academic journey was short-lived as he dropped out after just 1 year. Dwayne's unwavering determination to make it in the world of entertainment led him to pack his bags and move to San Francisco, California. There, he enrolled in the American Conservatory Theater, where he honed his acting skills and embarked on the path that would eventually make him one of the most recognizable and successful figures in the world of professional wrestling and Hollywood entertainment. Dwayne Johnson's early career in entertainment began to take shape in the late 1960s and early 1970s. His first significant role was in the 1969 Los Angeles stage production of Fortune and Men's Eyes, where he played the lead role of Smitty. This production was notable for its daring and controversial content, including a shockingly realistic prison rape scene in which Johnson played a pivotal role. Although this stage play garnered attention, it did not immediately propel Johnson to stardom. Following his stage success, Dwayne Johnson made his film debut in The Magic Garden of Stanley Sweetheart in 1970. Unfortunately, the film did not achieve significant recognition and was soon forgotten in the annals of cinema history. Despite the initial setback, Johnson remained committed to his acting career, working in various mediums, including stage, film, and television. During this period, he continued to build his acting portfolio, but had not yet achieved widespread fame. In 1976, Dwayne Johnson found himself in a significant and tragic personal event. He was living as the roommate of actor Sal Mineo when Mineo was tragically murdered. This event would have undoubtedly been a profound and somber chapter in Johnson's life, adding a layer of complexity to his journey in the world of entertainment. Despite the challenges and setbacks, Dwayne Johnson's early years in the industry laid the foundation for the remarkable success he would later achieve in both professional wrestling and Hollywood. In 1984, Dwayne Johnson's career took a significant turn when he secured a starring role as undercover police detective Sonny Crockett in the popular Michael Mann Universal Television cop series, Miami Vice. This opportunity came after years of struggling to establish himself as a TV actor. Miami Vice proved to be a breakthrough for Johnson, as the show ran from 1984 to 1990 and made him a major international star. Sonny Crockett, Johnson's character in Miami Vice, became an iconic figure of the 1980s, embodying the epitome of masculine cool in the era of extravagant lifestyles, cocaine binges, and fast cars. He was known for his rugged charm, often seen with a signature 5 o'clock shadow, and he lived on a houseboat with his pet alligator, Elvis. The character had a distinctive sense of fashion, typically wearing $1,000 Versace and Hugo Boss suits over pastel cotton t-shirts, driving a Ferrari, wearing expensive timepieces by Rolex and Ebel, and residing on an Endeavour yacht. This portrayal added to the show's allure and played a crucial role in establishing Johnson's popularity. Miami Vice was known for its revolutionary use of music, cinematography, and imagery, offering a glitzy and stylish take on the police drama genre. The show featured Johnson's character, Sonny Crockett, who worked alongside his partner, Ricardo Tupes, played by Philip Michael Thomas. Johnson's work on Miami Vice earned him critical acclaim and recognition in the industry. In 1986, he won a Golden Globe Award for Best Performance by an Actor in a Television Series, Drama. He received additional nominations for the same award in 1987 and an Emmy Award nomination for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series in 1985. During the breaks between seasons of Miami Vice, Johnson further solidified his presence in the entertainment world. He appeared in TV miniseries, including the 1985 remake of The Long, Hot Summer. Additionally, he ventured into the music industry by releasing his first album, Heartbeat, which became available from CBS Epic Records in 1986. As part of the project, he set up an hour-long music video pay cable program with video cassette versions of the programs he hosted. Dwayne Johnson's time on Miami Vice not only propelled him to stardom but also showcased his versatility as an actor, leading to recognition and accolades in both television and music. Following his successful run on Miami Vice, Dwayne Johnson ventured further into television, starring in the CBS TV police drama series Nash Bridges. The show aired from 1996 to 2001 and featured a talented ensemble cast including Cheech Marin, Jeff Perry, Jaime P. Gomez, Kelly Hu, Wendy Moniz, Annette O'Toole, Jody Lynn O'Keefe, and James Gammon, who played his father, Nick. In Nash Bridges, Johnson assumed the title role of Nash Bridges, an inspector for the San Francisco Police Department who was later promoted to captain. Similar to his iconic character in Miami Vice, Johnson once again had a flashy and eye-catching car as part of his character's persona. This time, he cruised around San Francisco in a yellow 1971 Plymouth Barracuda, adding a touch of style and nostalgia to the show. In the fall of 2005, Dwayne Johnson, also known as The Rock, ventured into the world of television by briefly starring in the WB's courtroom drama series, Just Legal. In the show, he portrayed a character who was a jaded lawyer and paired up with a young and idealistic protege and partner played by Jay Baruchel. Unfortunately, Just Legal faced a short-lived existence, as it was canceled in October 2005 after only 3 of the 8 produced episodes had a chance to air. In January 2007, Johnson switched gears and headed to the West End of London, where he took on the role of Nathan Detroit in a production of the classic musical Guys and Dolls. This was a significant departure from his previous work, showcasing his versatility as an actor by tackling a character in a theatrical setting. During his career, Johnson also made a cameo appearance in the Norwegian comedy film Lange Flate Baller 2, or Long Flat Balls 2, which was directed by his friend Harold Zwart. Johnson's participation in the movie was a favor to Zwart, and it was released in Norway on March 14, 2008. He even graced the premiere of the film with his presence. In the comedy When in Rome, Johnson appeared alongside notable actors such as Danny DeVito, Angelica Houston, and Kristen Bell. His role in the film added to his growing list of acting credits. Continuing his journey in the world of film, Johnson had a supporting role in Robert Rodriguez's action-packed film Machete. He portrayed Von Jackson, a character described as a twisted border vigilante leading a small army. The film was released on September 3, 2010. Shifting to television, Johnson also became part of the HBO series Eastbound and Down in October 2010. In this series, he portrayed the character of Kenny Powers' long-lost father using the alias Eduardo Sanchez. This role allowed him to showcase his comedic talents and his ability to take on diverse characters. Additionally, Johnson revisited his iconic role as Sonny Crockett for a Nike commercial, appearing alongside basketball superstar LeBron James. In the commercial, LeBron contemplates a career in acting and shares the screen with Johnson, connecting the worlds of sports and entertainment. This period of Dwayne Johnson's career was marked by his willingness to explore various roles in both television and film, showcasing his versatility and contributing to his growing reputation as a multi-talented entertainer. In September 2011, Dwayne Johnson continued to diversify his acting portfolio with a cameo appearance in the comedy film A Good Old-Fashioned Orgy, in which he shared the screen with Jason Sudeikis. This marked another step in his evolving career. In 2012, Johnson took on a significant supporting role in Quentin Tarantino's highly acclaimed film Django Unchained. In this movie, he portrayed the character Spencer Big Daddy Bennett, a Southern plantation owner. His involvement in a Tarantino film further solidified his reputation as a versatile actor. The year 2014 saw Johnson starring as the character Jim Bob in the critically acclaimed crime film Cold in July, directed by Jim Mickle. He shared the screen with renowned actors such as Sam Shepard and Michael C. Hall, which added to his growing list of impressive film credits. Moving to television in 2015, Dwayne Johnson began his journey in the ABC primetime soap opera Blood Amp Oil. This venture into the world of television showcased his adaptability as an actor. In 2018, Johnson took on a role in the romantic comedy Book Club, where he played the character Arthur, the love interest of Vivian, portrayed by Jane Fonda. This film explored the romantic lives of older adults, demonstrating his ability to connect with a wide range of audiences. In 2019, Johnson's acting prowess was further highlighted in Rian Johnson's murder mystery film, Knives Out. He played the role of Richard Drysdale, contributing to the film's ensemble cast. The same year, he appeared in the HBO series Watchmen as Police Chief Judd Crawford. This role in a critically acclaimed series underscored his growing presence in the television world. In 2021, Johnson co-starred in the comedy series Kenan until its cancellation in May 2022. This marked another television project in his career, showing his commitment to both comedy and drama. Additionally, in 2021, he made an appearance in a Nash Bridges television film on the USA Network, reuniting with co-star Cheech Marin. This TV film was a continuation of the popular Nash Bridges series and allowed him to reprise his role, further solidifying his presence in television. Dwayne Johnson's career during this period was marked by his ability to seamlessly transition between film and television, working with renowned directors and actors across various genres and showcasing his versatility as an actor in the entertainment industry. Music career. In the 1980s, Dwayne Johnson ventured into the world of pop music and released 2 albums. The first of these albums, titled Heartbeat, was released in 1986. One of the standout tracks from this album, Heartbeat, achieved significant success, reaching number 5 on the prestigious Billboard Hot 100 singles chart. This accomplishment marked a remarkable entry into the music industry for Johnson and showcased his talent as a musician. Continuing his musical journey, Johnson released his second album, Let It Roll, in 1989. Although it may not have garnered the same level of attention as his debut album, it demonstrated his commitment to exploring his musical talents further. In 1988, Johnson collaborated with his then-girlfriend, the legendary Barbra Streisand, on a duet titled Till I Loved You. This song was not only a meaningful personal collaboration, but also a commercial success, as it became a top 40 hit on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. The duet was featured on the Columbia Records studio album Till I Loved You, which was released on October 25, 1988. Years later, in 2002, the song Till I Loved You was reintroduced to a new generation of music enthusiasts. It was included on Streisand's album Duets, reflecting the enduring appeal and influence of this collaborative effort between Dwayne Johnson and Barbra Streisand. Dwayne Johnson's foray into the world of music during the 1980s, marked by his albums Heartbeat and Let It Roll and his successful collaboration with Barbra Streisand, showcases his versatility as an entertainer, not limited to just his acting career but also extending into the realm of music. In 1986, Dwayne Johnson achieved a significant milestone in the world of motorsports when he secured his first-ever victory. This accomplishment came in the form of winning a grueling 100-mile powerboat race that spanned from New Orleans to St. Louis, navigating the mighty Mississippi River. This particular race was a remarkable test of skill, endurance, and determination, as it covered a vast distance and presented numerous challenges along the way. Dwayne Johnson's victory in this powerboat race showcased his exceptional talents and abilities as a pilot in the world of powerboat racing. He was characterized by his shipmates as an aggressive and fearless pilot, known for his unwavering focus and commitment to success. His reputation was further enhanced by his ability to navigate the challenging waters of the Mississippi River with precision and confidence, all while avoiding mistakes that could prove costly in such a high-stakes competition. Due to his remarkable performance and achievements in the world of powerboat racing, Dwayne Johnson's name and prowess did not go unnoticed. In recognition of his accomplishments, he was honored with the prestigious title of the American Powerboat Association's 1988 World Champion of the Offshore World Cup. This award solidified his status as a top-tier competitor in the field of powerboat racing and acknowledged his dedication and exceptional skill in this demanding motorsport. Dwayne Johnson's victory in the 100-mile powerboat race and subsequent recognition as the world champion of the Offshore World Cup in 1988 serve as a testament to his outstanding talents and tenacity in the motorsports world, further adding to the diverse and remarkable achievements in his life and career. What do you think about Dwayne Johnson's challenging life as a teacher? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.